Top stories. Former Chief Minister N. Biren calls for joint efforts to address issues at hand, putting aside political differences. Manipur's progress hampered by lack of capable representatives, says Khairao MLA Laurembam Rameshwar. President of MPCC K. Megachandra seeks support from youths in restoring normalcy in driving transformative change in Manipur. And with increase in dengue cases, patients face many challenges in undergoing timely treatment. Good evening and welcome to Pm-Istv English News at 8. Now we have the detailed news. Former Chief Minister N. Biren has called for joint efforts to resolve the prevailing issues while putting aside political differences. He made the statement during the launch of the Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign held in Konthauzam Assembly constituency. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Mann Ki Baat was also screened live during the program held at the residence of former Minister Dr. S. Ranjan. MP of Rajya Sabha Isemba Sana Zauba, President of BJP A. Sharda, BJP MLAs and other party members were also present on the occasion. Speaking on the occasion, President of BJP Manipur State A. Sharda shared the key components and objectives of Atmanirbhar Bharat and together took pledge on successful implementation of the campaign. Former Chief Minister N. Biren further stated that as per the Indian Constitution, election for MP was conducted and BJP had secured more seats as compared to earlier. On the other hand, he said a certain party had promised to resettle IDPs once the party is elected for MP in the state. He asked if the party had fulfilled the assurance. He said it is not a time to shout vote Jor when there are many issues lying in front of the people. He said rather than political parties lashing out at each other, they should come together to address the core issue of IDPs still living in relief camps. He further challenged other parties to match what the BJP has accomplished in the past 6 years, asserting that only the BJP can truly save India. He urged everyone to work together to resolve the issues before them rather than engaging in mutual criticism. Speaking about his constituency, he stated that if any mistakes are found, they should be submitted to him in writing and he would issue a clear and detailed response. He also mentioned that the inner line permit ILP was originally intended for areas with 95% tribal population, but extending the ILP to regions with 50% tribal population was a special gesture from the Prime Minister. Earlier, due to the absence of the free movement regime, FMR, and the lack of border fencing, illegal immigration had increased in the state. However, he added that under the BJP government's policies, both the FMR and border fencing have been reviewed, resulting in better control over illegal infiltration.
Kem tareta handalaga amanunda pusala is kaligino ngasi miro amadi tungi miro se kannana bane ngase koi na tawlum gada base madu tawdreba se madu tawdreba IDP ka khokreba everything when ka khokreba ngango politics ni but tawdabu laiba issue sidi manga tariba wathok sidi thain na hona bigno ko bot ka gi budo sigi issues da ka gi bane ngasi peace committee ma semabra moina Manipur ki praja bu kanba, Manipur ki apunba satam bu kanba, Manipur ki mayam bu tekta kainga thamba duni koi bu priority. Congress ki matam da sahi hundrang na da tawrum draba thabak ngakani koi last 6-7 years la koi na tawris. Zati kannaba, laiba kannaba.
MLA of Khairao Assembly constituency Laurembam Rameshwar remarked that while Manipur is rich in diverse cultures, including sports and other fields, the state continues to lag behind due to the absence of capable and qualified representatives. He emphasized that the people should not remain complacent with the present. The MLA made a statement during the public gathering in connection with the 13th Annual Conference on Umang Lai Harauba 2025, organized by the Umang Lai Kanba Apunbalup Ukal, held at the Iboyaima Shumanglila Shanglen today. The event was attended by Ukal President Janam Nabachandra and Lailup Chairman NG Kangjia Mangang, along with various members from different traditional and cultural organizations. On this occasion, representatives from several local shrines and eminent personalities were also present, and Ukal presented tokens of appreciation to the distinguished individuals. As part of the conference, MLA Laurembam Rameshwar also released a song composed by Ukal dedicated to the Mera Mifam. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Laurembam Rameshwar stated that traditionally, before leaving home for work, one offers prayers to the household deity Sanamahi and the Umang Lai. However, he lamented that in the present day, many financially well-off individuals show little interest in developing and preserving the Umang Lai tradition. He observed that followers of other faiths actively build beautiful places of worship and extend mutual support regardless of social status. In contrast, such collective effort is often lacking among the Meiteis. Therefore, he urged the people to come together and contribute in every possible way towards the preservation and development of the Umang Lai, which he described as an integral part of Meitei identity and spirituality.
Asing Umang Lai pham singa fajabjana sengkon honda angamba mateng pangwi habjima ai thamjage aduga manipur chok isu mayam hada hokiba koi thong thongdok ya dasu maroin haitare koi pai pu thamla ning chapsing asina mang thar kan leba si kai biar hoina chongthok puje miyam na ure an hariba ko Umang Lai singa si yamna sengatpa mathok ta habjima ngasi gi miyam da thamjaninge ngasi koi na manipur na koi ti shon haitare akoi sing mani talent bi sport sana khona bagi lamda culture gi jagoi saida akoi gi shona wat mai thambirameba Rome je singlon taren ko saneba Manipur singlon apan ko salineba akoi da phaja pal amada wate toren phajab le adu ngasi Manipur na sumani halai je keno ka ai chung khanja badare thaninga je Manipur da madik chabali da leita bani haibajima ai thamjage ba ngasi ngol lambi thongda kaida mayam ubiramani economic camp film se ainam gudi makta adu sona da koi da makta am pibirameba.
President of MPCC K. Meghachandra has sought support from youths in restoring normalcy and in driving transformative change in Manipur. He made the remark while attending a youth convention organized under the theme Peace and Communal Harmony in Manipur at MSFDS. President of MPCC K. Meghachandra, State President of Youth Congress Wahengbam Anand, National President of Indian Youth Congress Uday Bhanu Chib and many prominent leaders of National and State Congress graced the occasion as dignitaries. A vision document titled Youth Vision 2030 was also released as part of the convention. Addressing the gathering, National President of Indian Youth Congress Uday Bhanu Chib maintained that the Manipur conflict is not a law and order crisis, rather it is a human crisis. He exhorted the youths to restore peace in the state by highlighting peace is crucial to maintain equality in the society. He also reminded that Rahul Gandhi has been standing in solidarity with the people of Manipur since the conflict broke out.
What I personally believe is the youth of Manipur has a bigger role, has a very important role to play. It's time that you all should come out as a peace ambassador in this state, as a symbol of peace in Manipur. We raised the voice in Parliament. Our leader Rahul Gandhi ji raised the voice in Parliament, and Indian Youth Congress also raised its voice on streets. So what I'm trying to say, from Parliament to streets, we raised voice for Manipur, and we will keep doing it until we get peace, prosperity back in Manipur. Indian Youth Congress is with Manipur, not just in words, with actions, with solidarity, with commitments. Allowed to happen in Manipur, only Youth Congress team, you can fill this void and make this thing happen and bring unity, harmony back in Manipur.
President of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee K. Meghachandra said the Manipur government, while paying exorbitant amount of interest, is unable to take up any developmental work for the state. He also alleged that the double-engine BJP government has failed to deliver its promises to the people. Meanwhile, while emphasizing Congress's Vision 2030, he sought wide participation and support from the citizens for successful implementation of the party's goal in providing quality education, employment, restoring peace and harmony in the state.
Ngasidi society asi nauna semgot pamatamda amasu asoiba part singado naha singna achauba role lobiduna soitana aikhoi energetic leaders youth mayam singasina ngasi Manipur se on ba porpa ngamgani haibagi ina se pathaja thami ngasidi naha singna achumbada yumpham oiraga achumbada power oiraga da aikhoi punamaki rights citizen khudimaki right as defend tawna bidamakta youths need to be the guardians of democracy ngasi natrabadi mioi kharakhaki lut tawnaba mioi kharaki thika tawnaba mioi kharakaki oisaba thinanaba magi imung kharatagi nepotism adugi damakta aikhoi democracy chalai demate. This is for all of our youths, this is for all people of Manipur. Shanti gi damakta, social harmony gi damakta aikhoi punna sangkhalram pachang asi relief camp da lady basing makhoi mirai tu na thamba yaroi masigi damak aikhoi na justice ki damak khoi punna naha sing na thabak tawbina naba aina appeal tawjari.
Manipur has been witnessing a surge in dengue cases and patients are struggling to have proper medical treatment. As per the official record, a total of 69 fresh cases of dengue were reported in the state yesterday. Out of the total, 24 cases were reported at RIMS, 39 cases reported at Jenims, while 6 new cases at private hospitals. And as per latest reports, 7 persons have tested positive for dengue out of 13 samples tested. On the other hand, it was reported that dengue patients are struggling to secure beds at Jenims Hospital, forcing many to seek treatment near the emergency counter. Citizens are questioning the government's department's actions to combat the spread of dengue in the state. Former UNLF chairman R.K. Meghen alias Sanayama stated that bringing up the indigenous issue at this critical juncture is inappropriate, calling it an attempt to divide and disintegrate Manipur. He made the statement while attending the Ningol Chakoba celebration held at Sawombung Community Hall, organized by the Kundrakpam Kendra Tingbanglo. During the event, a feast was organized and gifts were presented to the Ningols from Sawombung and Sajiwa relief camps. The program was attended by President of Kundrakpam Kendra Tingbanglo, Maibam Kebi, Officer in charge of Geology and Mining under the Commerce and Industry Department, Thongam Fulchan, and former President of Icham N. Rajendro as the main guest. As part of the occasion, the Kundrakpam Kendra Tingbanglo also distributed monthly pensions for the 5th time to families of 10 Athoba within Kundrakpam Assembly constituency. In his address, R.K. Meghen stated that the ongoing conflict clearly reveals who is supporting the cookies. He emphasized that the conflict is likely to continue and called for collective efforts to face it effectively. He expressed regret that instead of fostering unity, there are attempts to create division. Meghen further stressed that current efforts should not only focus on confronting the cookies but also prioritize the resettlement of IDPs. He warned that if the government fails to act responsibly, the people must come together to deliberate on the appropriate course of action.
Ado mailong singdali ngasi pasalete sepolabi lete ado mafyum duda somok ekoi sikara maina jenge lungti gi sindare ba polong khudima mayam na essential item haiba sing khudima mapan le party pusalaga akoi se se hingmare lungti gi lailang na low do saudang do chapchan lawn na hona ba pressure piwa lonana lailang na saudang lok de tamda ekoi apun da Philip Lominaraga kari thabak thabak tai haise mase hojik mak akoi mayam changna lemin nagara wakal ni khana gara wakal na se samjage.
Rongmei Chief Association Kangpokpi has denied the news reports of October 25th, which claimed that the Rongmei Chief Association has approved to the construction of a road connecting Kangpokpi to Churachandpur. In a statement, a representative of the association intimated that Rongmei Chief, Village Authority and community elders of Saitu AC held a developmental meeting with MLA of Saitu AC at his residence on October 23. He said the meeting discussed on the shortages faced in the area, possibly developmental works, and on efforts for building peace, unity and harmony in the AC. Reiterating that the meeting did not deliberate on any other agenda, Rongmei Chief Association called on those concerned not to spread false information to promote disharmony and distrust among the communities.
Thaibo yamna hunjin ba wahi ngam kiba viral saran kiba kongpok pi to Churchanpur da lambi sena ba yabi kre haibo yumpham yaw da bo hai du di yamna mak ai na pen da ba nungai da ba yumpham yaw da bo hai du da ai bo paw puthok se ai yamna yaning de community amagi marakta ai si nungsi sanana laisi hana semli ba sigi marak sida asinguma aranu paw sandor ka amaga gi marakta amadi imong manung ge khana haninga ge sem sari ba kana ba paw puri ba mipong khuding ma section biyo ai yaning da ba loina na wahi asi meyang gi mafam da masi phongdok chabani.
Kangleipak Students Association KSA has accused Manipur University of serious irregularities in the recruitment of a professor in the Department of Teacher Education. The student body has called for an immediate probe by the University Grants Commission and the Ministry of Education. Speaking to media at its office at Khoyathong, President of KSA Sukham Vidyananda alleged that the university appointed Pawan Kumar Yadav as professor in February this year, despite him allegedly not meeting the essential qualifications listed in the official recruitment notification issued on February 23, 2024. According to the association, the post required a PhD and at least 10 years of teaching experience in a teacher education institution. However, Yadav reportedly had only 8 years of experience at KMM College of Education in Andhra Pradesh. KSA further claimed that Yadav's earlier appointment as principal of KMM College in 2009 violated NCT Regulations 2009, which require both a PhD and 5 years of prior teaching experience in teacher education. Records show he earned his PhD only in March 2010, raising doubts about the validity of his earlier role. The association also said that Yadav's experience at Ambo University's Department of Special Needs and Inclusive Education could not be counted under the criteria laid out in the recruitment notification. KSA questioned how Manipur University approved the appointment without properly verifying the credentials of the candidate. It termed the move an act of favoritism and nepotism, holding the current Vice-Chancellor directly responsible. KSA urged the UGC and Ministry of Education to initiate a thorough investigation and take action against those involved, while warning that such unethical recruitment practices undermine the credibility of Manipur University and deprive qualified scholars of fair opportunities. Member of Parliament Lok Sabha for Inner Manipur Dr. Ngomcha Bimola Koizam inaugurated a common workshed at the Ideal Girls College Akampat Relief Camp constructed under the Member of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme MPLADS 2025-26. The newly built workshed is designed as a shared workspace for the inmates of the relief camp, enabling them to engage in various livelihood and income-generating activities. The initiative aims to promote self-reliance and restore a sense of dignity and economic empowerment among displaced families. The project underscores the MP's continued commitment to supporting displaced communities and fostering resilience through inclusive, community-driven development. The Traffic Control Police Wing today celebrated the 134th Manipur Police Raising Day today, blending the occasion with the festive spirit of Ningol Chakoba. A special function was held to mark the twin celebrations, featuring a grand feast and a presentation of appreciation certificates to officers and personnel. Gifts were also distributed to all lady traffic police staff in honor of Ningol Chakoba. Speaking at the event, Superintendent of Police Traffic Control Police Wing Cecilia Sopemla highlighted the vital role of traffic police as one of the most visible arms of Manipur Police. She lauded their tireless efforts under challenging conditions to maintain road safety and ensure smooth traffic flow. She also commended the dedication and professionalism of lady traffic police personnel who continue to serve with commitment and patience despite difficult circumstances. President of the All Manipur Public Health Engineering Department Workers and Employees Association S. Samungao stated that all employees working under the PHED should be given their rightful entitlements. Addressing media persons at Manipur Press Club today, S. Samungao said that those working in the department as casual muster roll employees for 27 to 34 years and those serving as contractual staff deserve work caste confirmation or regularization as guaranteed under the Constitution of India. He stated that for over 26 years, the fundamental rights of casual muster roll employees have been suppressed, which depicts that the PHED has violated the human rights. He further asserted that the department is not above the Constitution of India and urged PHED authorities to uphold their fundamental duty by functioning in line with the Indian Constitution at all times. A tragic road mishap along National Highway 2 near Kaithal-Manbi in Kangpokpi district has claimed the life of a young man, triggering outrage among locals over alleged negligence by the National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited (NHIDCL). The victim, identified as Pawgwamang Kigen from Haipi village, reportedly fell into an unbarricaded pit left open at a road expansion site near Kaithal-Manbi military colony around 6 p.m. on Saturday. He was riding his motorcycle from the Kangpokpi site when the accident occurred. Locals allege the pit, dug as part of the ongoing NH2 widening works under NHIDCL, had no warning signs, barricades or reflectors, making it invisible in the dark. Kangpokpi police recovered the body and brought it to the district hospital, where doctors declared him brought dead. The victim's body remained unclaimed at the district hospital in Kangpokpi. NHIDCL officials are reportedly in talks with the Haipi village authority to address the issue. Residents have demanded immediate accountability from the construction agency and warned of possible protests if corrective measures are not taken to prevent further loss of life. Residents say this is not the first such incident. A Tata truck loaded with bricks also fell into another pit near the same area early Sunday morning. Advisor of Tangkhul Music Forum, Reuben Mangshawa, announced that a two-day Tangkhul Music Festival 2025 by Tangkhul Music Forum (TMF) will be held on October 31st and November 1st at Ramrai Eco Park. Vice President of Tangkhul Music Forum, Augustine Shimre, and fish bearers of Riders Club 2 were present in the press meet called by TMF. Guru Reuben Mangshawa continued that the festival will be organized under the theme Echoes of Peace, with the goal of using music to usher in peace and tranquility in the state. He also added that musicians from other northeast states and different places of Manipur will be performing at the music festival, and he sought wide participation from the people of different communities residing in Manipur.
Manipur lady bishim akoisi wa bishi yam wagre adigi mishi team gi manung sida akoina echoes of peace haiba pot she mishi team oiraga mishi amatang paw sangthorga through music gi shanti purba yaroidra music isina waria top politics ngang dro music khak purga mi myam shi purga ji yaroidra haibigi wakhan lon istigi mishi set tobuni.
Vice President of TMF, Augustine Shimre, informed that the music festival aimed to pave the way for a peaceful society, leaving past hardships behind. He also added that apart from music, the festival will also feature camping, showcase of the rich culture of Tangkhul, variety of foods, ecotourism, adventure sports, and many others.
We are very excited to celebrate this festival, and we look forward each and everybody to turn up here with their good vibe, and let's all get together within these 2 days and celebrate with love, music and peace. That is our goal.
General Secretary of Royal Riders Manipur, Thongam Biswanath, said 5 clubs of Royal Enfield Riders will support the upcoming Tangkhul Music Festival. He also encouraged remaining Riders Club to endorse the music festival.
Festival asi akoi mayam sangdana mapum phansi adana masira lakpada no problem kaimta issue leite kanagumba kharana madu lambi du kirambasi ai kaimta kiningai leite. There is no problem lambi loim phai adu haiba festival asida mapum akoi riders mayamna riders ki side tagi aina represent tawraga haiba festival asi ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯐꯥꯍꯟꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯤ.
The Sangrang Khongsang Village Welfare Association and Labour Union successfully conducted its 8th regular social work and cleaning drive in and around Khongsang Railway Station under Nungba Subdivision, Noney District. During the program, members actively participated in cleaning and sanitation activities, including maintenance of toilets, urinals, water sources, and waste disposal at the railway station and surrounding areas. Disclosing to ISTV News, Sangrang Khongsang Village Welfare Association and Labour Union President Gonglinglung Faumui further said that necessary machinery and equipment were hired to ensure the effective completion of the cleanliness drive. He said that in addition to cleanliness efforts, the association continues to extend a helping hand to labourers, drivers and travellers in times of need, such as during accidents, illness or emergencies. The association earnestly appealed to all to continue giving cooperation and support of all concerned individuals and communities. In view of the rising dengue cases in the state, Mairembam Laikai Youth Development Association, in collaboration with 32 Battalion CRPF Loktak, conducted fogging at Moirang Mairembam Laikai today. It is said that the fogging was conducted under the supervision of Commanding Officer of the battalion, Arun Kumar Meena. The Assam Rifles distributed 5 solar street lights to the residents of Shunglung village under Operation Sadbhavna at COB Kotland, Kangpokpi district. The event began with enchanting traditional songs performed by the village children, creating a warm and festive atmosphere. In his address, the commandant highlighted that the initiative would significantly improve safety, mobility and quality of life in the village after dusk. He reaffirmed that the Assam Rifles, true to its reputation as the friends of the hill people, remains deeply committed to the welfare and development of the region. The event concluded with a distribution of solar lights and light refreshments attended by around 45 villagers. The Chothe Authorial Nagai Abom Delhi Kannad successfully celebrated the first Sabu Hong Reen Festival, a traditional Thanksgiving festival for a bountiful harvest, on Saturday at Stephen Thomas Home, Civil Lines, Delhi. Organized by the Chandal Naga Association Delhi, the event also marked the 17th Freshers' Day under the theme From Small Genesis to Great Things. Representatives from various units of the Naga Students' Union Delhi NSUD also attended the program. The celebration commenced with blessings from Pastor John Serto, featured vibrant cultural performances by Kenneth youths and an oration on the festival's significance by Jack Yulang. A highlight of the program was the Sabu Hong Reen Feast. The second session continued with Lengkon and an annual social get-together, strengthening the spirit of fellowship among attendees. And now we have the recap of the top stories. Former Chief Minister N. Biren calls for joint efforts to address issues at hand, putting aside political differences. Manipur's progress hampered by lack of capable representatives, says Khairao MLA Laurembam Rameshwar. President of MPCC K. Meghisandra seeks support from youths in restoring normalcy in driving transformative change in Manipur. And with increase in dengue cases, patients face many challenges in undergoing timely treatment. That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching ISTV English News, and good night.